Hi, I'm Jocelyn Humphries. I teach AP Computer Science Principles at John Jay High School in the Wappinger Central School District in suburban New York State. Right now, I'm supposed to be at the University of Indiana Bloomington at the Summer Pathfinders Conference 2020. But, well, it's 2020, it's the summer of 2020, and we sort of all know how that went. So I'm doing what everybody's doing. I'm camped out in my spare bedroom trying to make the best of social distancing. Fortunately for me and for my students, though, the people at Infosys, who are the sponsors of Summer Pathfinders, have figured out a way to make all of this work. And including all this stuff you see down here that enabled us to go to class virtually. So they sent us all this swag in the mail and t-shirts, and they sent us all the products that we needed from our classes. I'm taking a class with Furia Labs, and the class is about physical computing with Python. So I'm really excited about that, and I got my little robot. So it's really, really awesome. And I would like to give a huge thank you, a huge shout out to David Ewing, who is the entrepreneur engineer who created the CodeBot and all the curriculum that goes along with it, to his wife, Jerry, who's an administrative goddess, and to several of the people, the practicing teachers they've brought in to assist with teaching the class, especially to Brian Cohen from New York City, who has really helped us focus on things that we can do to keep organized in our classroom and just to have great teaching practices, especially during this pandemic. If we happen to be going distance learning in the fall, most of us still don't know at this point in time. So at this point, the other group I'd like to give a thank you to is the benefactors who've made it possible for me to go to this program. Donors Choose comes through for me every single year. And so thank you so much, everyone from Donors Choose. You guys made it possible for all this to happen and for my kids to keep up with the latest and greatest in computer science. I love you, and thank you. So in just a second, I'm going to turn my camera around the other direction and show you a little app that I built on here with the help of the people at Furia Labs to make this CodeBot run all around my floor. Okay, once again, my name is Jocelyn Humphries, and I teach AP Computer Science Principles at John Jay High School in Wappinger Central School District in suburban New York State. And this is my CodeBot project from Summer Pathfinders 2020. This is Furia Labs, Python with Robotics. This little robot here was designed, the CodeBot was designed by David Ewing on a grant from the National Science Foundation. And he is an engineer entrepreneur who tested a lot of different robot models and came up with this one. It has sensors across the bottom that can determine if it has what kind of pattern is happening with the light. It has lights across the front edge in front of these left and right headlights here across the middle section. It has motors under here that work each of the wheels with ratios that have to be set of which wheels are going forwards or backwards to make things go forward or turn. It also has musical capability with a speaker that can be programmed by pitch. And so there's a lot of different opportunities here to create things in unique patterns to make interesting apps that just are a whole lot of fun and make programming completely come to life, like literally come to life. So I'm really excited about this app, and when I hit the button, what you're going to see is that this little CodeBot is going to sing a little robot song. Then the motors are going to engage, it's going to start moving, and as soon as it hits a black line, it will beep. You'll see the sensor lights go on for which of the 5 sensors actually sense the black line. It will beep, then it will back up, it will rotate a little and try to move forward again. And the entire time, its job will be to stay inside this black line, which is its fence. And that's why we call it the fence runner. So the fence runner is making its way around the circle, and it is programmed to continue to go like this until it receives a press on button number 0 to turn it off, which would be almost impossible for me to do while keeping this camera steady. So I will just leave it at saying that my kids are going to have a complete blast while programming this in the coming school year. Thank you so much to everyone involved, from the engineers, the National Science Foundation, Infosys, and the people at Donors Choose who made it possible for me to participate so my kids can benefit from these great technologies that make learning so much fun. Thank you, everybody.